Hello everyone, my name is Grayson and welcome to the start of a new series of The Last Spell. This is a fantastic, dark fantasy, very gritty and challenging, tactical, roguelite experience. Yes, word salad, but it's true and it's great. So if you haven't seen my previous series, I have done a tutorial series on this. I have done a patch rundown for the current patch, which is version 0.97.1.5 beta, aka the Fear of the Lake patch. So let's jump on into the campaign. The Fear of the Lake patch brings in a proper Gildenberg boss, a new Lakeburg boss, and the old boss of Lakeburg, and you know what I'm talking about if you've seen it, has moved to Glenwald and is now the only place you'll find that boss is now in Glenwald. So, we have defeated Gildenberg. We have defeated Lakeburg on this channel. So, I am so split right now. Should I go back and do a quick run of Gildenberg and see the new boss? Should I go back to Lakeburg and try to get to the boss and win? Or should I press onward to Glenwald, which is new for me? As you can see, I've never done a Glenwald game, but I know a little bit about it, and I've fought the boss that's now there, and they are terrifying. So, it's so tough to choose. What should I do? What should I do? I think it's probably go back to Lakeburg because the map is drastically different now and there's that new boss. I don't know if I can even win. I have a lot of upgrades, so I'm stronger, but sometimes it's not just strength. There's a little bit of luck you need too. So, I say we go back to Lakeburg. We do another run here with the new map, and then I will press onward with Glenwald. Glenwald isn't as new anymore, although it would be new for me. So let's do Lakeburg and check out the new map. Okay, let's do normal base difficulty because I have not fought this boss and I'm already struggling with how hard the game is. So I would love to come back and do Apocalypse 1 and then Apocalypse 2 at some point, but I don't feel like I'm ready until I have some more of the meta progression upgrades. So let's jump in at base difficulty. This will be number 12. We don't need to win here. We have already won Lakeburg, but it would be fantastic to beat the new boss. All right, listen to that music. Is this a new track for Lakeburg? No, I'm just hearing the beats a whole new way now. Okay, so I forgot you have to use the arrow keys to move around. God, all right, sorry. Okay, so we are in Lakeburg, the new Lakeburg. Look at this, this is fantastic. So we have like a road, like a cobblestone road leading in. You can see there's these old gates here. Heroes can pass through it just like a big wall. Oh, hell yeah. Got these old reinforced stone walls, not even vestige walls. Here's vestige walls, old versions. I wonder if I can repair these stone walls like I can my own, or if they're like vestige walls. There's another, no, there's tracks. There's all these like railroad tracks. Why did they put so many in here? There's so many railroad tracks. Okay, so there's like obviously like a fishing or mining industry that's pulling resources in. There's like some derelict boats and old nets and stuff. These appear to be indestructible. Right, of course. Indestructible crates and boats. Doesn't block line of sight. Oh, here's a neat little area to hide out in. But you can't jump over it, though, is the problem. So you'd have to go, like, around to here and then vault to there. I don't think you can vault over too long unless there's, like, a perk or something. So then if we move on further, we've got the actual lake itself over here with like a bunch of docks and stuff. Like there's like roadways, docks. Looks like this is all constructed over here. Looks like the actual earth itself stops sort of around here. And then we've got all this like wood docks with more carts and stuff on it for picking up whatever they're pulling in. More boats. There's a cliff over here. Probably just to delineate the edge of the lake, but obviously realistically it would probably keep going. I think the boss pops up in here too from the images, but I just don't know. We've got some basic ground. We got another roadway over here. Looks like some bridges covering up a little bit of a spillway. Some trees over yonder. This is really cool. And then this is all open. Like there's no defense over on this way. There's no defense over on this way. It's a little bit here and quite a bit in the front, but they're not coming that way. They're coming from here first, which is completely undefended. So the first night, we've got nothing. We've got nothing to hide behind. It's really interesting that they would design this, and I don't think it's random. It may possibly be random, but I don't believe the spot where the waves spawn is random. I could be wrong on that. So we've got a little bit of barricades here. Didn't notice those in the rubble. There's an indestructible bit here, and then there's a vestige wall. Anybody popping in here will get stuck on that for a bit. This is indestructible. And then these are a little vulnerable out this way, so I gotta watch out for that. I'm also interested to see where buildings can be constructed. It looks like they can only be built in these quarters of the city. There's like these 4 quarters. We've got our house number 1, house number 2. Here's our shop. And that should be all we start with. Yes. And then, of course, our magic circle. It should have double health now. It does. Yes. Okay, so we have 400 health instead of 200 for 4 mages now, which is pretty fantastic. I always look... To me, it always looks like these little mages are holding bones up in the air. I just think that's really funny. So let's have a look at our characters. So we have Simonis. Got a sword +1. Now, I have a lot of meta progression upgrades at this point that's going to increase like their spawns. Like they spawn with trinkets and better gear and helmets and stuff. So there's a nasal helm. It gives +10 health. That's pretty good. On our melee character, it's got a lot of extra. Yeah, he's got orc blood. He's muscular and a brawler. This man is built for fighting. Okay, so that's going to be our melee character. We're, of course, going to change him to... Old Man Willikers, who is somebody who requested a character code be put in the game, so I'll get that swapped over in a second. We have Arthur. Arthur is our mage. Druid staff. Ooh, yes, I love bees. Oh my god, bees are the best. Okay, so this is going to be Gracian. Of course, I'm going to make that into myself. Starting with a kettle hat, +2 block. Dodge armor. Adepts Druidic Staff +1, so it gives opportunism, which actually make the centipedes stronger, which is actually great. And I don't think these other ones get opportunism. No, they don't. Worn cloth armor and heavy greaves. Okay, and then our last character is Keon, who starts with a rifle. Been a bit since I've had a regular, like a 2-hander rifle. The rifles are weird. They're really good at doing a buttload of damage to one target, and they're terrible at hitting a bunch of things. This hip shot is only a one action point use, but it's so inaccurate. I think the main one, the main one has no penalties other than the range accuracy penalty. This one is double inaccuracy penalties, unfortunately. It's got the suppressive fire as a fantastic weapon, but not for damage. It lowers movement points and damage, so you can get a big chunk of enemies debuffed so that they're moving slowly and not hitting hard. That's really fantastic. And then we've got Assassinate, very high damage to a single unit. Double isolation bonus, so if you can hit somebody who's not adjacent to anything, they often die. I think this is the ability I used to snipe off one of the bosses in the last series I played, is I just assassinated her. And we started with a nasal helm, again, extra health. -4 accuracy and +15 health on this, plus regen. What is our current accuracy? We have a -4 to accuracy with this character. With a ranged character, that's a big problem. This is probably something that needs to be swapped over to our melee character. Do you have bonus accuracy? No, you also have -4 accuracy from your heavy greaves. This gives resistance and block. I'm going to give that to this character, because I don't want that extra. That extra accuracy is a big problem with range weapons, because they really get quite a lot of multipliers. Enemy dodges get higher, my accuracy goes down. It's just not good. Okay, so I think we're all set there. So now let me pull up my sheet, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to change Arthur over to Gracian. I'm going to change Simonius over to Old Man Willikers, and I think I'm going to make one of my friends for this range character here. So I'm going to pause, and I will be right back with those changes. All right, I am back. So I have here Old Man Willikers. So this is a character that somebody dropped in, I think, on Reddit for me. So we've got Old Man Willikers, who prefers to be a melee character. So he looks pretty tough. Looks like a grizzled veteran. And then we have, of course, Gracian's got quite the Jesus-looking sprite here. That is not what I look like right there. This is what I look like more, I guess, except for the cool scar. But, you know, whatever. And I have short. I'm not short. Oh, no, mine is movement points. Oh, okay. Well, anyway, so I've got that debuff, unfortunately. But I'm going to be the magician of the group. And then we have my friend, Dr. Paul. This is what Dr. Paul looks like right here. Pretty cool guy. And he's going to be our ranger. He's a surgeon, creepy, buff, absolutely, a hemophiliac. I don't know about that, but anyway, here we go. So let me set up for the night, and then we'll do our first combat. So if they're coming in over here, they can never spawn in over here, except for flyers. Well, actually, I have no idea if there are aquatic enemies now. I don't think there are, but I don't have any idea if things can go over water other than the flyers. But likely they'll all be here, but it's of course possible somebody will be over here. So we might put, let's put Old Man Willikers in the front. Probably doesn't have enough hit points to take or armor to take a hit. So let's start him kind of like far enough back that no one's gonna get to him. And he's got a sword, so he's got like a lot of dashing attacks and such, so he can get in and out pretty easily. And then Gracian can start over here. He should be safe here. They all have, he's got a little bit more armor here. Why do you have more armor? Because of this Warren light armor that also adds dodge. Should we take Old Man Willikers plus block -1 movement? I think at this stage that might be worth swapping, because Paul doesn't need to be fast. He only has 5 movement points, dear God. So we gotta watch out for that. 7 and 7. Okay, that's probably fine. Although this gives +1 movement. Yeah, so whoever's, yeah, I would go down to 5. Somebody's going to get 5. So let's leave it as the ranger, who can be the furthest away, I think. So, all right, so let's end phase, and let's start the first night. All right, here they come. Now, without that propagation perk, we can't spread the bees diagonally, so we have to remember not to try to hit, like, say, this way. That won't work until we get that perk later on. So let's start with a bee sting. Actually, yeah, nobody has any armor. So let's get a nice bee sting in here. This is probably a lethal amount of poison on all these units. Yeah, we can ignore them now. Yep, completely ignorable. Excellent. So, Old Man Willikers. Now, we got to be careful here because we don't have a lot of movement, and we don't have that cool buff that lets you. What was that one called? The one where when you attack with low movement points, you can keep going. I wonder if we have. Oh, here it is, Relentless. Yeah, I'll probably want to get that. It's a great perk. So until then, Old Man Willikers has to be very careful. Can give him 50 armor with 2 of the action points, but melee attacks do extra damage to armor. So really, every 50 armor is really only 25. So these guys are going to hit for magic damage on that one. That one's physical. Wish they didn't have the same icon here for the claw when one's magic and one's physical. I would actually love to see a different, like a purple shade on that one or something, so it's more clear. I mean, I'm even colorblind, and I feel like that would be helpful for people. Claw, these are all physical. So, okay, so it's just this one doing magic, so we can move 3 points down here. I don't want to dash through. I think I'm willing to. Uh-oh. Let's do a punch, and then we can run back to here and armor up twice. Just in case. So we can hold the Alt button and see how far everyone's gonna get. So no one's gonna be able to get to him. Except for like one of these units, but we could even kill them. We've got the hip shot. The minimum damage of the hip shot is enough to kill these guys tonight. Now they've got 3.5 times dodge value tonight, which is not good. That's an 18% dodge on these guys, so 3.5 times. No, that probably is the 3.5 times. Yeah, 5%. Okay, my bad. So they have an 18% chance to dodge unless I were to go closer. Just blast away. Okay, and then Garacian has barely used anything. We do not need to attack these, although they're going to hit the wall. And I may as well save the wall if I have the power to do so without spending any mana. This one's going to have 1 health, so let's kill it. Some dodge chance. Just back up, just a quick step, just in case. Okay. And turn. Alright, that's a lot of bad guys. So we could probably bee sting in here again. Now our mana regen is only 3 per night. So any of this mana I'm spending is actually gone, essentially. I've only used a couple points though, so I think we're totally safe to use some bee stings in here. That was good. So now that guy's gonna make it through. I can't see it though, but it can't get to me. So I think, do we have any armor in through here? No, these are all very basic enemies. So we could suppressive fire. Let's send another bee sting through the ranks and see who it hits. Okay, so it hit more in the back than in the front, so let's suppress the front. Okay, I saw some dodges in there, but they've all lost damage and they've lost movement points. So if we hold Alt, we've still got a number of characters that are going to be able to run up to us, so we probably want to get like... Wish I could use this one. I'd be careful with my movement. If I back up 1, use this ability, I'd have 4 left. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. Actually, do I want to punch this guy while I'm here? Or sword him? Could go for a swordin'. Nope. Stupid dodgers. Goddamn. Alright, so we suppressive fired those ones, so let's shoot the ones in the back. So we can move couple forward. Let's use our hip shots up first. This one's extra inaccurate, so we wanna... Probably want to shoot the closest ones with this if we can. Can't really, though. So no one can... So if I can get back to this spot, I'm safe. So if I go 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. Nope. God, I wish I had one more movement point. We're just going to have to go for it. Shoot. Seven movement. So if I moved 3, can't see him. I don't think I want to go any closer. Oh, somebody can get here. Let's move one more. There we go. Now we're safe. Nobody can get adjacent to us. Okay. And turn. This is the final wave of them, so we don't have to fret about it too much. We can probably just use basic attacks and kite them backwards. And if we need to, we'll use mana to stop them from destroying the walls and stuff. But I think we're probably safe at this point. Dodged. Gosh darn, this accuracy thing sucks. It was a 9% chance for him to dodge, right? Yep. Acid spray is not needed. I mean, it lowers dodge, but it's 4 mana. It's kind of a... I would prefer them to have actual armor before I start using that much mana on that. It looks like we might need a bee sting after all, just to help get through all of this. Okay, that's a lot of fatally wounded ones here. The cat is crying for some reason. So let's get some hip shots on the closer ones. Got 2 movement left, so if I move up to here... Ooh, that one's still alive. That's alright, we'll get him. Got 2 of these big shots left. Let's shoot. They're all going to get 1.75 dodge, so let's just take the furthest one down. Okay. That's a lot of dodge chance. 1.75. He only had like less than 10% chance to dodge that. Okay. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. I'm just going to go back to here and armor up. Gosh darn it. Do you have action points left? Why do you have action points? We don't have anything to do with them. Dodge. Dodge. Probably get back here. Okay. Took a little bit of damage there. Got through his armor just a tiny, tiny bit, but he's going to heal that up tonight if we don't take any more damage. Okay, there we go. Suppressive fire. These ones are all slowed down dramatically, except for that one who dodged. Let's take some hip shots on ×2, so that's got a 20% dodge chance. If we could get 2 hexes closer, it's less. We got 1 big shot or 2 hip shots left. Plotting a route here for my melee characters. So let's use Old Man Willikers to zip into there. Attack and kill that one. Zip through that one. Kill that one. And then go and armor up. You know what? I don't know where the borders of the city are for panic. It's probably Haven, Plain. Okay, so it's here. It's this line here. That's actually kind of close. Okay. Oh, Gracie. We didn't even use Gracie. What am I thinking? I don't want to use any more mana. This one's dead from poison. This one's not even going to die if I hit him. Do we have momentum on anything? No. Okay, we did kill him. Perfect. So we could do 3 of these rifle shots or 2 hip shots and 2 rifle shots. So yeah, that's extra attacks. These are just inaccurate. So let's take the closest ones down. Ah, God, the dodging. I gotta get accuracy pronto. This is driving me nuts. Let's punch this guy. All right, we've got some centipedes. Okay, that's fine. And wish I could see their kill count from here. Is there a way to see that? That would be cool if you could tell, because I think they get more experience based on their kills. Oh man, it would be super cool. Here it is, 25 kills. 18 kills on Dr. Paul. And Old Man Willikers has 21 kills. So we need some kills on Dr. Paul here. There we go. Okay. Another night survived. Well, the first night, really. So we got experience enough for everybody to level. That's great. We got an S. We did lose a little bit of health, but we healed it back up. Pretty even kills across the groups. No panic at all, so we're going to get the maximum reward, which I think is 125 in an item. 100 in an item, my bad. So we got an item, or materials, and gold. Here's our nightly harvest of souls here we got. 898, so low compared to the end of the runs. Oh my god. Okay, so we get our first day building in New Lakeburg post-patch. So we have orichalcum stuff we can spend. I'm sure there's some stuff for 3,000. I believe there's a reroll thing as well that I probably have to unlock. Heroes generated with more experience gain. That's awesome. Guess again. Reroll the upcoming wave. That's interesting. So do I... Oops. Do I have... how do I get the ability to reroll when heroes are getting their bonuses? Rare items. Items offered as a reward for the city panic have a chance to be rare. Survived a night at or under level 1 of City Panic in Glenwald. Oh, okay. Complete Apocalypse 2 in Glenwald. Complete Apocalypse 1 in Lakeburg. Ah, reroll. Have your production buildings craft 25 times. Okay, well, we did that. I wonder why it didn't show that I had something. Can I get the next one? I thought there was another one. Let me find that. You can now reroll once per day the items offered for a single production. Maybe if I back out and go back in, it'll show up. Let me just buy something from Shaden, so she stops bothering me about it. I think we've already unlocked all the pants. Yeah. We've already unlocked the cheap pants. What can we get for 3,000? Oh, the bows? Sure, whatever. Whatever. That way she'll stop bothering me. Okay, can I unlock the second tier of rerolls? No. I wonder how you get that. It's still question marked. Interesting. Okay. All right, we got level ups on everybody. We got our production reward. You know what, though? We are all out of time, unfortunately. Time flies when you're playing the last spell, so I think we'll have to wait till next episode to check out all the building and stuff. I've got a bit of... let's actually click on the construction and just see. Oh, we can build in the streets. Okay. So, okay, you probably can build in this area. It's just that it's blocked off. Yes, you can, because you can see there's a tile right here you can use, and that is on the special ground here. So it's just that these are in the way, but otherwise we can build up here, which are cool little spots to build too, especially in through here where it's nice and defended already. So to put our important buildings close to the home here, and then put our extraneous buildings out further, I think. So we'll think about that on the next episode. So thank you everybody so much for watching. I hope you are going to enjoy this The Last Spell series. This is such a great freaking game. What a great game this is. It's so fun to play. I swear, when I'm not playing this game, sometimes I'm just thinking about playing this game. It's infected me. Okay, well, thank you everybody again so much for watching, and I'll see you in my next episode.